In the world of track and field, never become complacent, and never ever think you have won the race before your body crosses over the finish line. At the end of the race, there can only be one gold medalist. Therefore, you must be prepared to run the full race, from start to finish, before declaring glory. Only then will your first place win be confirmed as the prestigious winner of the race. Julien Alfred is another Jamaican Olympian gold star. Julien Alfred can now boast that she is the current 100-meter gold medalist in the recently concluded 2024 Olympic Games, held just a stone's throw away from the Eiffel Tower that overlooks the enchanting city of Paris. And as enchanting as the much-anticipated superfast race was, there was not much known about Julien's athletic journey and her subsequent rise to the coveted athletic spotlight. It was a rainy day in Paris, France, and Sha'Carri Richardson was already crowned as the gold medal winner. And that was even before the athletes were set in their blocks, and the starter shoots his gun to signal the start of the 100 meters race, which would determine the fastest Olympian athlete. Jamaica is where it all begins for St. Lucia's star runner Julien Alfred. The Caribbean Golden Girl attended the St. Catherine High School in Spanish Town, Jamaica. Alfred's running prowess gained attention as one of fastest and best runners at her Jamaican alma mater. Julien actively competed in Jamaica's famous ISSA Boys and Girls Yearly Athletic Championship, famously known as Boys and Girls Champs, where track and field lovers converge with sky-high expectations to behold supernatural greatness in all its glory. On the sidelines, you will find mostly American athletics coaches and scouts sitting nervously on the edges of their seats and conspicuously watching out for the next batch of Jamaican-made superfast athletes to add depth to their NCAA college and university rosters. At the Jamaican ISSA Championship, the event feels like the tense atmosphere inside of a gambling casino. From here, American Scout selects the best athletes that can help their respective colleges and universities, as honor and bragging rights can only be achieved by athletes who gloriously competes for the United States of America's NCAA Championship. And no doubt the famous Jamaican high school athletics event is built around the ultimate suspense, to have coaches and scouts sitting nervously on the edges of their seats as they conspicuously watch for the next batch of Jamaican-made superfast athletes. And for many decades, talented Jamaican athletes are selected by American coaches to add more depth to the renowned NCAA college and university rosters. And as many before her, the young teen sensation Julien Alfred is one of Jamaica's prestigious ISSA competition high school standouts. After graduating high school in Jamaica, Alfred was quickly snatched up for the University of Texas by coach Edric Florio, a renowned track and field expert from Haiti. And while Coach Florio plays a critical role in Alfred's later development to Olympic glory, the road to gold for Julien Alfred begins inside the one and only indomitable Jamaican sprint factory. And no doubt, the ISSA's Boys and Girls Champs is known across the globe as the Caribbean's playground of the world's most fastest runners in history. The reminiscence of the reigning king and fastest man alive is King Usain Bolt, who still sits at the top of the world and Olympic podiums, and greatness always has good company. The second fastest man alive is speedsters Johan Blake and sub-10 King Asafa Powell. All fought courageously for supremacy. The legends Donald Quarry, Arthur Wint, or McKinley, and many other fast Jamaican athletes have all viciously competed here for glory among the fastest runners on planet Earth. Jamaica's first ladies all came from the ISSA athletic competitions, such as Merlene Oddie Page and Veronica Campbell-Brown, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, Beverly McDonald, and many other female sprinting sensations who have all cemented their names in the echelon of world and Olympics glory. Seriously, it's not a feat for the faint in heart, as it's a very long stretch from the starting blocks to the tape at the finish line. Could Alfred live up to the biggest challenge of her life? It was Julien Alfred's time to shine for the Caribbean region. Notably, the reigning Jamaican sprint queens were not featured in the 100 meters race for the 2024 Olympic. Jamaica's Elaine Thompson-Herah, one of the three fastest women alive, with the 2021 Olympic record of 10.61, was out with a severe injury, and the dominating Shericka Jackson, with the record of 10.65, had pulled out of the 100 meters race because of injury and also to focus solely on her pet event of the 200 meters race. Also, Shelley Ann Frazier-Price, with a record of 10.60, had also withdrawn due to a late injury picked up during her warm-up practice before the semifinals heat. Julien Alfred is from Cicerone in St. Lucia. Born on June 10, 2001, and although not Jamaican-born, Julien Alfred is another Jamaican-created speedster. Alfred knew she had a huge task ahead of her. She must carry on the legacy of Jamaica's Sprint Factory and the Caribbean's dominance in the women's 100 meters blue ribbon event, and by all means, Julien Alfred must will herself to execute the perfect race. She must ensure a Caribbean victory. Against all odds, Julien Alfred was the underdog. With no chance of winning the coveted title, all bets were on United States Sha'Carri Richardson, dubbed as the fastest 100 meters women runner for 2024. But Julien was not faced by the high-profile competition. She knew that she still has to take up the mantle and fill the very large shoes of her fellow Caribbean queens. At the end of the tape, only one gold medalist was declared. A second-place silver medalist was also declared, and a bronze medalist rounded off the top three winners. On the Olympic podium, Julien Alfred stood on the highest pinnacle. The St. Lucian flag hoisted beautifully and magically unfurled a refreshing Caribbean breeze inside the Stade France and St. Denis. St. Lucia to the world. It is the first in the Olympics' storied history, and as the beautiful St. Lucian anthem serenades the millions of people around the world, St. Lucia, Jamaica, the Bahamas, Barbados, Trinidad, Tobago, and the rest of the entire Caribbean region erupts with another golden glory. Julien Alfred, the St. Lucian Olympian, 100 meters gold medalist, a St. Lucian glorious victory, another Jamaican-created gold, and now the Caribbean's endearing and courageous Golden Star.
Hi Jamaica, I thank you for being part of the process. I spent 3 years there and I'm just happy that I got to spend experience the culture in Jamaica, and I want to give you thanks for being part of my process. Hi Jamaica, I thank you for being part of the process. I spent 3 years there and I'm just happy that I got to spend experience the culture in Jamaica, and I want to give you thanks for being part of my process.
Thank you for your continued support.